The Medibook application has been made with a very friendly user interface to ease navigation and acceptability. The first part, we have the personnel login, where authorized personnel come in with their unique identifier numbers, and then they put in their password and sign in. Now, the second part of the app, we have to create a new patient profile for first timer patients. So each patient is going to have a three-letter abbreviation of the first names of the first letters of their names, and then coming with a unique code given by the hospital, followed by the full name of the patient and the age of the patient. Then we have the baseline information that's going to include any important details like past medical history, past surgical histories, allergies, previous transfusions, anything of note. Then you create the patient's profile. Okay, for this part, we have to add an immutable record to the existing patient, where we come in with the patient's ID as created above, and the date of any document of note. For example, lab tests, radiologic investigations, previous scanned documents. We have the title of the document. It could be past records that are already in the hospital that have been signed, that have been scanned by our AI scanner, and then we mention any detail of note, diagnosis, recommendations, and we upload the file. The second part will be the retrieve records part, where the same process, the authorized personnel come in. The authorized personnel come in with their unique identifier numbers. They put in their passwords, and then they sign in. Then you are going to have this next section that pops up to retrieve the patient's record. Here you are going to simply put in the patient's um, ID. You put in the patient's ID, and then you search, and it's going to give you everything that was already recorded in the store and add records. So for this part to manage personnel, it's mostly by the hospital administration, where they come in with their own unique identifier number, their password, and then they sign in. Then to manage the authorized personnel, they're going to create the personnel's ID. They give the role of the personnel and then their password. This password is unique to every personnel and it's private. So when they create this, the authorized personnel that have been created are going to have access to the patient's records, and they can now follow the procedure that we have already explained above.